Imagine a luxury SUV that doesn't just look sharp. It hides a party trick under the hood with a frunk big enough to swallow a week's groceries. Add to that a screen nearly 38 inches wide, sharper than most 4K TVs, and a range that pushes past 700 kilometers on a single charge. Sounds like a concept car from the future, right? Wrong. It's here now. But is this new generation really a game changer? Or just another flashy upgrade wrapped in chrome and LEDs? Stick around, because the answer might surprise you. Mercedes has built its reputation on blending elegance with innovation, and the brand new 2026 GLC SUV is the clearest proof of that philosophy yet. Positioned as one of Mercedes' best-selling models worldwide, the GLC has always been the go-to choice for drivers who want premium comfort in a practical, family-friendly package. But this year's redesign isn't just a gentle update, it's a bold statement. From a stretched wheelbase that promises more rear-seat comfort, to a futuristic cabin dominated by a sweeping digital display, the new GLC is clearly aimed at a market where luxury, technology, and efficiency collide. The big question: does it deliver enough to stand out against fierce rivals like BMW's X3 and Audi's Q5, or even shake up the electric SUV crowd? Let's dive in and find out. The first thing that strikes you about the 2026 Mercedes GLC SUV is its presence. This isn't just a facelift, it's a complete transformation. The SUV now stretches longer, with a wider wheelbase that makes it look planted and confident on the road. From the front, the illuminated grille immediately grabs attention. Day or night, it shines with a glow that feels futuristic yet unmistakably Mercedes. Pair that with digital headlights that can project guiding symbols directly onto the pavement, and you start to realize this SUV isn't just about looks, it's about function wrapped in style. Move to the side and you'll notice the muscular shoulders, the swooping lines that guide your eyes toward the rear, and the subtle chrome touches that scream premium without being flashy. The new Lendl grey paint glitters with a metallic finish that shifts tones under the sun, while the sportier AMG line brings more aggressive bumpers and carbon-inspired details. This balance of elegance and power is classic Mercedes, but somehow sharper than ever before. Step inside, and you're greeted by what can only be described as a tech lounge on wheels. A massive 37.9-inch display stretches seamlessly across the dashboard. No brakes, no awkward frames, just one continuous panel with more than 9 million pixels. It's brighter and sharper than most home TVs, and it makes the interior feel like the cockpit of a high-end concept car. The ambient lighting wraps around you, customizable in colors and moods, from calming polar night blues to fiery AMG reds. And the Burmester 4D surround system doesn't just play music, it makes you feel it, vibrating through the seats in sync with the bass. Practicality hasn't been forgotten either. The GLC offers over 570 liters of trunk space, expandable to more than 1,700 liters with the seats folded down. Even the frunk, yes, the 2026 Mercedes GLC SUV with front storage, adds another 100 liters of usable space. Imagine grocery runs, road trips, or even stashing sports gear. The GLC has you covered from every angle. Performance, though, is where things really get interesting. The fully electric GLC variant boasts 360 kilowatts of power, delivered through dual motors, one on each axle, giving you instant torque and all-wheel drive confidence. Acceleration is brisk, but what truly surprises is the range. Over 700 kilometers on a single charge. And thanks to rapid charging, you can add up to 300 kilometers in just 10 minutes. That's the kind of stat that doesn't just sound good on paper. It changes how you use an SUV in everyday life. Suddenly, long family road trips or spontaneous weekend getaways feel effortless. Of course, it's not all perfection.
Rear passengers might notice that the floor sits a little higher, and while headroom is still generous, taller riders may prefer the panoramic glass roof option, which gives a greater sense of space.
And some purists may find the all-touchscreen controls a bit too modern, missing the tactile satisfaction of physical knobs. Still, with its AI-driven M-Beat OS system, the GLC offers conversational voice commands that make traditional menus feel outdated. You can ask it to find a rooftop restaurant in Frankfurt, play your favorite playlist, or adjust the lighting, all without taking your hands off the wheel. So where does this leave the new GLC? On one hand, it feels like a natural evolution of Mercedes' best-selling SUV, sleeker, more spacious, and far more high-tech. On the other hand, it feels like a bold leap, especially with its electric range and futuristic cabin design. But here's the kicker. Mercedes hasn't revealed the full pricing details yet, and depending on how they position it, this SUV could either dominate its class or face serious pushback from rivals. The moment of truth comes when you put the new 2026 Mercedes GLC SUV on the road. On paper, the numbers are impressive, but behind the wheel, there's something else entirely. Tap the accelerator, and the dual motors unleash instant torque that pins you back into the seat. The 360 kW output isn't just quick, it's controlled, delivering power smoothly to all four wheels. Corners that would usually challenge a mid-size SUV feel effortless, thanks to the balanced chassis and low battery center of gravity. But the real shock isn't just the speed, it's the silence. Even at highway pace, the cabin is a cocoon with road and wind noise nearly gone. Pair that with the Burmester 4D sound system, and it feels like you're in your own private concert hall, even as the scenery outside blurs past. Range anxiety? Not here. After pushing the GLC hard for a stretch, the range estimate remains confident, projecting well over 600 kilometers left in the tank. And then comes the big surprise. During a fast charging stop, in less time than it takes to grab a coffee, the SUV adds another 300 kilometers of driving. That's a game changer, not just for Mercedes, but for the entire SUV market. Of course, no car is flawless. The touch-sensitive controls can feel fiddly on the move, and traditionalists may miss the tactile knobs of older models. But these quirks fade the moment you open the panoramic roof, let light flood the cabin, and realize you're driving something that feels more like the future than the present. So here's the turning point. The GLC doesn't just meet expectations, it resets them. It's no longer just the safe luxury SUV choice. It's a direct challenge to BMW, Audi, Tesla, and anyone else vying for the mid-size crown. And the real question is, will the price tag make it a must-have, or will it push buyers to think twice? That's what we need to uncover next. At the end of the day, the 2026 Mercedes GLC SUV feels like more than just another luxury SUV update. It feels like a statement. Mercedes has taken one of its most popular models and pushed it firmly into the future, combining design, technology, and performance in a way that rivals will struggle to match. The pros are hard to ignore. A bold illuminated grille and sleek new styling. A tech-packed cabin with that massive 37.9-inch display, a practical layout with both a roomy trunk and even a frunk. And of course that game-changing electric range with ultra-fast charging. Add in comfort features like massage seats, customizable ambient lighting, and Burmester 4D audio, and you've got a driving experience that's hard to top. But it's not perfect. Some drivers will find the all-touchscreen controls frustrating, and purists may miss the tactile feel of physical buttons. The rear floor is slightly raised, which might bother taller passengers. And depending on how Mercedes prices this model, affordability could be a sticking point, especially with competition from Tesla, BMW and Audi heating up. So who is the GLC really for? It's perfect for buyers who want a premium SUV that doesn't just keep up with modern demands, but sets new ones. Families will appreciate the extra space and practicality. Tech enthusiasts will love the futuristic interior, and long-distance commuters will be blown away by the range and charging speed. If you're someone who values luxury and innovation in equal measure, the GLC might just be your next car. In the US market, this SUV isn't just competing, it's redefining what a mid-size luxury SUV can be. And with rivals now forced to respond, the ripple effect could shape the next wave of electric luxury vehicles for years to come. So here's the big question. Is the new GLC the SUV that finally convinces you to go electric? Or will you hold out for something else? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you enjoyed the review, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the cars shaping tomorrow's roads.